Hi, Tamar. Super excited. Okay, so while everybody's coming in, it looks like we've got about 50 people in here. We're still waiting for other people. So y'all, why don't you introduce yourself? Hi, May. Introduce yourself in the chat and say where you're from and what you're the most excited about learning. Hi, Kelstar. Hi, Lisa.
Welcome, everybody.
I'm like super, super excited, you guys.
Just making sure all my do not disturbs are on. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that as well because I'll get like a 10 million.
Mine went off all morning long. I was like, what's that? What's that? What's that?
I know. And ADHD just doesn't really help.
No.
Let me
Welcome in, everyone.
welcome everybody. We're so glad you're here. We're just turning on our do not disturbs here. And yeah, so
do they have
where are you guys from? What's up?
Do they have permission to talk? Because everybody's still on mute.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think they just entered muted. I'm gonna disable the waiting room here. Let me fix these.
There we go.
They're just muted on. Oh, yeah, allow participants to unmute themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to come off mute and you want to say hey or whatever, that's cool. Hey, Michelle, Paula.
Hi, guys.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hi, Jenna, Melissa.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. There's everybody.
Cool. There's everybody. Hello from Iowa. Hi, Barb. Michelle from Lauer, Pennsylvania. Is it Michelle? Let me make sure. Yeah.
Southern Arizona.
Sonia from New Mexico. Is it hot over there, Sonia?
We got a lot of hot states popping in here. I see some Arizona.
Yep, Southern Arizona. Eve. She's roasting over there.
Oh, no.
What's that?
103 degrees in Arizona.
Oh, nice. I think we're 99.
What do you mean that you're back when?
Yeah, I think I'm on 91 over here.
Oh, no, I don't see any.
Nice.
Go on in there. This is on camera,
Marilyn.
so we don't want everybody.
Carol. Hi, Carol.
Oh, yeah, it's 97 over here.
Mar, I didn't know you lived in Florida.
76 in Portland. So it's all
What is it in Portland?
76. I have a blanket.
He's got it all nice and cool.
I love 76.
It is perfect.
Okay. Jenna, Desiree. Is that our Desiree?
Yes, that's our Desiree.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, Desiree.
Tammy. Okay, so we have a lot to cover. So it looks like if we just wait one more minute.
Yeah, we'll give them up to 4:05 and then we'll get started.
All right.
We'll have it on replay. So if you guys want to watch it on replay, you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Paula Barkley says it's 67 where she's at.
Nice.
Her.
9 in Indiana, 83 in Iowa. Still too hot for me. It's pretty, yeah, it's kind of toasty. It's like we're supposed to get like 100 and something this week. My daughter was like, "Did you see the weather for the week?" And I'm like, "No, why?"
Well, I think we have 102 twice. What do you guys have? You're like 9 degrees.
Yeah, we're definitely a little bit lower than you.
Hey, Charlene.
Because it always shows me Rancho itself, but it's showing me like Rancho the other side. So there's still a drop for me. So we end up a little bit cooler than what it actually says for Rancho. But I know we have like a few of those. Yeah, I see 100, 101 Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm ready for it to be not 100 degrees.
I want sweaters. I was about to like unpack and put up all my sweaters, and then I was like, what happened?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So, hey everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we want to welcome you very, very warmly. We're so, so glad you're here. And I, for one, am 100% so excited to do all of these projects as well. I actually did a couple of them and watched some of the videos a few weeks ago, and oh my gosh, you guys are like totally in for a treat. So I want to take a second to welcome the replay viewers. You want to welcome them to Monique?
Yes, definitely. Replay viewers, welcome in. If you are watching this from a replay, just remember that you can still grab your tickets and everything for the event. The event goes from the 1st through the 4th. So be sure to grab your ticket if you're watching this during replay. You can still grab your free ticket and you can still grab your Magic Muse Pass. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit.
That's at junkjournalretreat.com. No spaces. And actually, I can drop that link here. You want to talk for a minute?
Yeah, so just a
dropping
reminder, I
links.
mean, yeah,
There you go.
we're gonna go through a list. We're gonna try to keep to our list. Of course, we're gonna go off of it, not a problem. So just a little bit of what to
Yes.
expect. So so the event runs from the 1st through the 4th. If you have a free ticket, you will be able to attend from the 1st through the 3rd. We will have a daily schedule up on your attendee hub. We'll go through that and show you how to get through all of that. But we're going to talk about what to expect all week, how everything's going to work, where to find everything. We're going to talk about just what the goal is for you guys during the summit. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about how to go through the presentations, how to get the most out of it, whether you have the free pass or the Magic Muse Pass. And then we will, what else? We'll tell you what some of the things are, show you a couple previews, all of that. You guys can ask questions at the end. So if you can kind of hold some of the questions, we'll probably answer most of your questions pretty quickly. But yeah, so how it's going to work, we'll go quickly through that. It's the 1st to the 4th, like I said. If you have a free ticket, you're attending from the 1st through the 3rd. Every day, we're going to release 5 workshops at 9 a.m. Pacific. Everything we do is Pacific time because Christy and I are both in California, so we're going off California Pacific time. So we're the ones that are almost all the way behind from everybody else. If you're in the US, if you're anywhere else, you know, around the world, you can kind of convert on there. But right now, let's just say it is 4 o'clock right now. So look at your times right now so you get a better idea of how the timeline's going to work. If you have a Magic Muse Pass or you get a Magic Muse Pass, you will then get an entire extra day on the 4th. But every day, 9 a.m., we're going to release 5 workshops. Along with those workshops, every day at 11 a.m., we're going to also have a lunch and learn. We call it a lunch and learn, whether it's your lunchtime or not, but basically it's break time because it's going to get a little tired, watch a bunch of videos, and then be watching them the whole day. So we put a little break in there with the lunch and learn. And so we have different themes for each lunch and learn, which you'll find on the schedule. It's basically usually either a relaxed type of project or a chat. It's always something just kind of easy. You don't really need a lot of supplies or anything. And like if you have food and drink, you can eat at the same time. But take that time to kind of relax. It'll help you to get through all of the projects and feel a lot less overwhelming. Because our basic goal, and definitely chime in here of what you thought too, Christy, and all of us, but our goal for this retreat was to let everybody just get to know their inner artists, find different styles of art in a junk journal. There's all kinds of different ways you can use junk journals, but what's really nice about this summit, I said the bad word. What's really nice about this retreat is that you're going to get to learn all these different techniques and just thought processes to use in all kinds of different areas of art and journaling. Whether it be just that you like making cute journals, because I love making journals. Like my best and most favorite thing about junk journals and art and junk journals is making them. for other people to use. Like that's my favorite part, even though I'll make them and use some of them myself as well. All the different ways that you can use it. So our goal is just to show you all these different things you can use with an art and junk journal. How to make them, how to use them, how to give them, how to make money with them if you want it to. Just different things that you can do with it. So we're hoping that you kind of get a relaxed feeling from this. Don't feel rushed. Even though everything's available for 24 hours, just know that you have time to get through it. And if not, you can always grab yourself a pass just so you have even more time with everything. But yeah, so just know they're released 9 a.m. You have them for 24 hours till the next day. The next 5 will be released and we go on from there. What else do we have every day? We also have the Q&As with each of the presenters. So they have a schedule. All of our presenters have a Q&A on the day of their presentation. So we try to make sure that it's always like a little bit later. Every presenter has a different schedule. So be sure to check the schedule page as well. We'll go over looking at that. But you'll be able to ask questions. If you have any questions on any of the things that they're doing, then just write it down while you're watching the presentation. And our people, all of our presenters will be able to go ahead and answer any questions that you have then. What else am I missing? Let's see, how to, go
Do you
ahead.
want me to do some screen shares of like
Yes.
some of the other things? Okay. That way everybody can see it and, know their way around. So we're going to go to the attendee hub first. And a lot of you guys probably have already been there. But those of you who have not, we are going to show this to you. And if you have questions, feel free to drop those in the chat and we will make sure to answer those. All right. Okay, so this is our attendee hub or portal. Same meaning. So this is like where you're going to go for everything. Absolutely everything. We wanted to make it so easy because there's so many moving parts with an event like this. We just wanted to make it the easiest that it could be for you guys and for us. So everything that you're going to need is right here. You got your daily schedule. You can enter giveaways. Click that button. The attendee group is here. If you have not joined that yet, we would ask that you do that because that's where a lot of the sharing of like your bingos and a lot of the questions that you are going to be asking. This is the place where we're going to interact. We're not on Facebook this time. And, we're hoping to get everybody over into this group here. So here's your full supply list. Monique was kind enough to pull together a supply list. This is the link to this Zoom room. Okay. And then the Magic Muse Pass portal for those of you guys that have the Magic Muse Pass, you can click there and get to all those bonuses and the presentations. And so I don't know if you guys watched this video, but you should. It features all of our lovely, lovely speakers. And then we also have, a lot of the things. This isn't nearly all of it.
No, I had to stop like counting my brain. Like I couldn't, hit over a $2,000 value right away for the Magic Pass. And then I added up again, we hit over 2,200. And then there was still a whole bunch more. So I know we're probably past 2,400 now. So Magic Muse Pass is like worth it no matter what price, because you're going to save over $2,000.
For sure.
Well over 2,000. Desiree's asking about bingo. It's the bingo card's just a little bit lower on this page. So you can actually grab your bingo card here too.
Yep. You can just go down here, click on the graphic, and it will take you directly to here. And you can either, let's see. Oh yeah, it's a PDF. So you can download that by going over here and then clicking download. So there's that. And let's see. Okay, so if you want to upgrade to the pass, you go here. I should tell you guys. Anyway, I'll come back to that. Here's all the giveaways from our lovely speakers. Just click to enter. Make sure to do that before the 3rd, the last day, because we're going to need to announce winners on the 3rd at the end of the day. So we want to make sure that once you guys are done signing up, that our giveaway hosts are going to be able to have time to, you know, pull a winner's name and get that to us. So please get that to us by 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, if you would be so kind. We have some lovely, lovely things. Elena Anderson is offering $100 Amazon gift card. And we've got Karen Tamir giving away an inspirational deck of cards, and her artwork is just so amazing and lovely, as is Teresa's. And she's giving away a collection of hand painted art papers. And you guys, I don't know, I am so into that, you know? So I don't know, I want that.
I know all of us were like, oh, I want that.
I know, right? I know, seriously. And then we've got Michelle Caldwell giving away Nostalgia Notes mini junk journal planner. And her art is just so cool. I love that style. And then Cassandra Louise Lawrence is giving away 156 art journaling prompt cards and video tutorials. And I believe that there is going to be a presentation. Is that right? On Magic Muse Pass Day?
Magic Muse Pass Day,
Which
yeah.
actually teaches you how to use those. So can't wait for that. And then, so those are all the giveaways that you have to sign up for. There's going to be a lot of things that we give away that do not require signups. And this is through bingo and through engagement, you know, how much you talk in the group, you know, and all that kind of stuff. We like to reward the people that really spend time and chit chat with us and our speakers and everything like that. So we've got a supply gift book workshop, which is so amazing. You guys, I bought this class like last year and did this, and it's really, really fun. Really, really cool. And
I like that one. I want to make more books. I always want to make that book.
It's amazing. It's so cool. So you open it up and it just kind of opens up like a folio, but it's actually thick like a book. And you can
Have it near me.
put all of your junk journal supplies, like all of your ephemera and papers and things like that, smaller things. And it's awesome. And then Monique is also giving away your choice of digital set from her shop, and she's got amazing stuff. If you guys have not seen Monique's stuff, keep an eye out for it, because it's really, really, really great stuff. Sharon is giving away a gift certificate to her shop, Mad Paper Crush, and she's got a really great style. I'm giving away a mini album with Cricut Workshop. You might have taken this one already. If you didn't, it's so, so great. If you already have this, if you already took the challenge last time after, I think it was after last summit, and you win it, please get with me, because I'm going to give you something different, because you already still have access to this. Also, I'm giving away mega packs, and these are on sale nowhere else. Each individual component is on sale inside of my Etsy shop, but mega packs aren't in there. So this is actually, you get everything inside of the whole collection. So I think that is that for the attendee hub.
Are we missing? We might be missing. Scroll down just a little bit.
Are we missing some stuff?
Go up to the next section. I see. Oh no, okay, because Cassandra's. Oh yeah, hers is actually like 3 years worth of art journaling in that giveaway is what that ends up being.
That's
It's
amazing.
3 years of prompts, I guess. So
And here,
it's a pretty packed one. And then I'm seeing, I think tomorrow's is missing. Yeah, yours is missing, huh? Okay, yeah, I'll put that in
Sorry,
there.
Tamar.
I have it.
You want to come off mute and let us know what it is that you are giving, and then we will get this on here right away, because I don't know how to explain it, but I would love for you to.
No problem. Giving away a membership to my new creative co-op that will be starting in January 2025. And anybody wants to check it out, it's on my website, tamarperryart.com. And it's a membership worth $150 for the year.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, and I remember putting it on there. I'm wondering if I'm sorry, I didn't hit.
Okay.
remember
I
that
must not have
too.
hit save or something correctly because I'm like, I remember the picture.
You know what?
Yeah, basically it's like a membership co-op that a lot of people will get in together and create a buying power. So you'll get supplies, probably at a discount anywhere from 10% down to 40%. So if you buy $100 worth of merchandise in 1 month, it'll pay for itself. Plus, I'm going to have classes at discount and all sorts of things. So check it.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's still in the works, but looking good.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely get that up there quickly.
Yes. Are you going to work on that right now?
Yeah, I'll put that up in a sec.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Actually, I'll get it up right after we finish the live.
All right.
Yeah, that way we don't get a little bit more sidetracked.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and go to the daily schedule. And this explains everything that Monique explained to you guys before about how long things are up and all that stuff, and what time zone and everything. And it also shows all of our lovely speakers. You may recognize some of them are right here in the Zoom call. And so what this is going to do, the way this is going to work is, okay, on the first day, starts at 9 a.m. These are all of our speakers. All you'll need to do is come to this page and click on either the name or the title of the presentation. And all of these links will be live for this day. The next day at 9 o'clock a.m. PST, we are going to take those ones down and put the next ones up. Okay, so the links are only going to be live on the day that they're supposed to, their presentation is supposed to go live. Also, where it says other events happening today, these are, we should check these times again. I think we've got them, but anyways, let's double check those. But at any rate, we're going to be having Q&As with our speakers, and also lunch and learn. So
I'm Cass here. My Q&A is at 9 a.m. PST.
okay, perfect.
Just so you know. Yeah, I'm the first one. So.
Thank you, Cassie. Okay, so
Sure.
we're gonna make sure to. You want to write that down?
Yeah.
To get that on there right away. So please make sure to come back to the daily schedule often, because sometimes we have amendments to make to it, like we do today, right now.
Which means we probably fixed it one place and not the other place yet.
Yes. So just
We'll
make
make sure.
sure, to always go to the hub or the daily schedule, and make sure, each day at 9 a.m. And then you can just come down and just check everything out and click from there. Also, you'll see on Friday, October 4th, if you are a Magic Muse pass holder, you can also partake of these items that are happening all day long, and these are all live. So you'll get to hang out with our speakers, our artists, all day long. And you want to be there because these are amazing people and it's such a fun day. It's so much more intimate, you know, it's really, really nice. And if you
We'll
wanna
add you
get-
there also, Cassandra, because I'm noticing you're missing there also, but I could swear we just did it like just now.
No, we did that.
I was just sending you a note. The TBD time at 1 p.m. is
Yeah,
actually
that's
me.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I know we did.
So sorry.
We've done it twice.
okay.
I gotta figure out what's going on.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know, but there's
Make
so many
sure.
moving parts. There's bound to be things that happen and a lot.
Yeah.
So
But as you can
anyways,
see, like Magic Muse Pass Day, you guys, is ridiculously huge. And this time we actually had to turn down people presenting that day because we ran out of room. So it is packed. Because we couldn't fit anybody else to that, or people were to be up at like midnight watching these. So if not, like if we have to, like if people are willing, we'll even try to do another day. I don't know, because there was a lot. Everybody was wanting to get in, and we were like, I don't know where else to put you.
yeah.
Split
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, do I need to split it into another day because there's more presenters that actually wanted to do that day. And usually, last one we did was we had some other presenters, but a lot of it was Christy and I.
Yeah. That was
We
a
have so
rough
much
day.
fun with this
It
event.
was so fun, but it was a long day.
It was really fun. We were pooped, but like we also didn't kind of want to stop at the same time. Everybody was like having a ball. So we know it's going to be the same thing. We do, Christy, if you can check to see, I'm not sure where you're getting that. Lisa is asking that to try to purchase a pass and it's ringing up 59 and
Yeah.
the link said 47. Are you somewhere else? Because it shouldn't say the 47. I'm not sure where that price is coming up from at all.
Can you do me a favor, Lisa, and email me that and a screenshot of what you're seeing so
Yeah.
that I can solve that real quick for you? And we'll get you in there. And I'm at Christy@junkjournalretreat.com.
All right. And it says
And,
comments are going to replies to Joyce. Yeah, if you email, we can get it figured out, see what's going
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody that's having any issues.
on. Was my favorite. It said at the last retreat, the extra day was their favorite. So they're so excited. That was Nikki. They were saying that comments are going to Joyce's post. You guys might be hitting reply is all. They're all going, it looks like right place. What's the current price of the pass? So if you get the pass, when you get your free ticket, you have 20 minutes and you can't veer off that page. You can't be a minute, a second, more than 20 minutes, or it goes up to 59. But right now it's 59 until midnight tonight Pacific, and then it's going to go up again. So if you want to get the pass at the best price, you want to get it by midnight tonight, or it's going to go up again. Let's see, looking forward to tomorrow. I'm in Iowa, email now. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. Let's see, tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm hoping to get a few of the classes in, but I'll be gone most of the day. Grab that pass. You won't have to worry about it because you'll have it. You will be busy for the next, like, till at least the next retreat, if not the next year. Believe me, there's so much involved with that pass. It's crazy. Happened to me as well yesterday, just went with the 59. We emailed everybody that we did see that it was weird, and so they're sending it out. But yeah, if you don't get it within the first 20 minutes, it will go up to that $59. I always get different price when it changes. Yeah, Canadian dollars is going to change. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about Canada. They want to charge more.
Yeah.
Let's see, my birthday's on the 2nd. Happy birthday, everybody. Oh, the 2nd is my stepdaughter's birthday too. My mom's is on Monday, the 7th. Let's see. Thanks for doing this retreat. Definitely. We love it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Okay. So it's day 4 is pass only. Yeah. Day 4 is only for pass holders for Magic Muse pass holders. Plus the over $2,000 worth of more workshops, everything else. It's not a little, you guys. Like, you're not just getting those workshops. You're also getting everything in the pass, which is even more workshops. I forgot how many altogether you end up getting. It's like 20 or 30 workshops that you're going to end up in your pocket with, not to mention all the downloads and things. And these are all like classes and things that all of our speakers currently sell. All these workshops are ones that they sell all the time, and they give them to us to give them to you for the pass. So thank them for that, because it's freaking awesome. You guys have no idea how much they gave you guys. It's a lot. Let's
is.
see. It changed your name. I mean, change. I'm not sure. Let's see. Junkjournalretreat.com. Okay, the pass. Pass is great value. Still not done with my last pass. Exactly. Still have people doing like everything in the pass. I still have to go back because there's a bunch of stuff I still want to watch. I don't have access to the hub and my email. I'm getting a link, your courses. How do I get to the hub link? We will put the hub link in there again. Yeah, I was getting a few
got
people
you.
still saying that it's coming out wrong. Pass is
Yes,
worth it.
okay. Let me talk about that for a second. If you signed up the first day,
Yeah.
the link, there was a problem with the link on your receipts. I have sent that out several times. I'm sorry, I did change this and then I sent it out 1 or 2 times, but here it is again. And so just ignore the one that's on your receipt. And what you want to do is make sure that if you get the pass, make sure that you, I'm sorry, this isn't about pass. Make sure that you take that link and bookmark that one. You know, so if you know how to make a shortcut on your desktop, do that. Whatever it is that's going to help you. Yay.
Yay, signed up.
Yay.
Yeah, if you have, if you need to get to the hub, that's that one right there. Save that one. If you did purchase a pass, and even if you didn't purchase a pass, check your emails, you guys. Check and see if we didn't end up in the spam folder, the junk folder. Make sure you whitelist, which basically just means add us to your contacts. So add the Junk Journal Retreat email address to your contacts, and then it'll make sure that you keep getting emails. I know with me though, Gmail's still putting people in my junk mail lately for some weird reason. So even after I've whitelisted them, they still end up back in my junk mail for some reason. So check your junk mail in case you're not getting it. We're sending emails, reminders. We've been sending out reminders how to get to the hub. If not, we can always go over to the group as well, and all of that. So yeah, and then what else? Was there anything else on the schedule page that we need to go?
I don't think so. I think I got all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, Q&As are all in there. They'll definitely be updated for sure to make sure that everybody is in there every day. There are 2 different conversations going on at the same time. It's confusing. Oh, it's because Rosa, you're replying to the conversations instead of typing in the new message. I think if you're replying on there, you might want to switch that. But okay, let's see. So schedule is all done.
All right. So, let's talk about, hang on a second. I got my windows.
We went over giveaways already. If you click on the enter giveaway button, by the way, on the attendee hub, it just jumps you down to the giveaways. Like I said, all that will be fixed. Let's go over the attendee group. I will show you guys that real quick.
Yeah.
Let me get to my screen. All right. Should be able to see it. All right, so right in here, this is again back at your attendee portal. This is like your place to go. We put the link in a couple of times already. So if you need to do anything, go here. If you get lost, go back here. Bookmark this page. So we went over the daily schedule, entering the giveaways. Like I said, it's just gonna pop you down to the giveaway section. You just scroll back up. And we're going to go to the attendee group. So we did everything a little bit different this time because there was a lot of people telling us they did not want to go. Okay. And now mine's not working. Why?
It's not working?
Yeah. Oh, it is. Mine is just stuck.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me refresh my screen. Well, we'll see as soon as it lets me get there. There we go. Sorry about that. The attendee group. So a lot of people were telling us they just didn't want to go to Facebook anymore. They didn't want to sign into Facebook or sign up for Facebook. So we thought we'd give us something else, a try. Either way, if you want Facebook, you got to sign up and sign into Facebook. or you go over to my website and sign up and sign in there. The really cool thing is mine basically focuses on junk journal and crafting. So if you go here, if it doesn't take you directly to the group, then it's just going to take you to a sign up page or a login page. If for any reason, when you click on the attendee group and it pops up and you sign up to become a member for the group and you keep getting an error, you likely already are a member of my website, probably from some other retreat or event. Just say that you forgot your password and put in your email address. And more than likely, it's just that you need to reset your password. If not, you just sign up and it's going to give you access to this group and all the other groups. It's also going to give you access to all the freebies and about a million other things. But once you do get into the group, if you have any problems getting in, just let us know. People are popping in like crazy. You don't have to get approved anymore. It just lets you in. It's really simple. You reply, write a comment right here. You don't even have to try to find reply or anything. Just write your comment if you want to reply to somebody. On the right-hand side right here, we try to make it as simple as possible instead of having to like scroll through to find everybody, all of our speakers. You just click on this. You go to the Q&A for Therese. You can go to the Q&A for Therese. If someone already asked a question or you just want to ask a question to Therese, it's all under here. This is just about Therese in that spot. You want to go over here to Tamar. It's going to take you just to Tamar, and you can ask questions just to Tamar. And Tamar will be glad to answer your questions. Just not on her lunch, so let her eat lunch and do things like that. So please give everybody time to reply to you. Remember, it's a whole day that we're all hanging out, but every once in a while we need a potty break and a drink break and all of that too, please. So allow for those breaks to happen and come back and check for your response a little bit later. Don't forget, we're doing lives at the same time. So it might take us just a little bit of time to get back to your replies on any of these topics. You also have a Q&A for admin. Your best bet is definitely going to be to email us, but you can ask Q&As in here for Christy or myself. Both of ours are under here. Try to keep this one, though, mostly about our presentations, but definitely if you have a question about anything that's going on, put it under here instead of putting it in the general area, because I check this like every day to see if anybody's asking any questions of us. And then there's like just general posts. This is just everything that everybody posts and shares. And remember, the more you share, the more you go in here, do things, the more we notice you and you have better chances at getting prizes. Because it's not one of those, we will have some random draws, but we also find the person that is the most involved doing things, and no speakers, you do not get to win your own prizes. Sorry. So make sure, I know everybody is like looking at each other's prizes going, oh my God, I want that.
Yeah, I want every one of them.
I know, I'm like, oh, I want that. I want that.
I'm super excited.
It's really a lot of fun. But yeah, give everybody time to answer you. They will answer you eventually. If it's really, really critical, just email one of us. We try to check it at least every hour or so to make sure that we're doing it. But in between, we're also managing all the lives and everything. If one of us isn't, the other one is looking at questions. We're usually pretty good. We don't get too many. I shouldn't say that because then we're going to get bombarded. But yeah. Oh, also, it kind of cuts off. Just hit show more topics, and you'll see the rest of the list. Any events, things like that, we're going to put in there, attendee projects. And this group doesn't close. I'll never close it. It'll be up forever. So you can go back and check. You can keep showing us what you're making because we'd love to see what you made on any of that. Couple of quick questions that I know I get every time. Hey, I missed your presentation. Can you send me this? No, unless you have your pass, we cannot resend you anything unless you get the Magic Muse pass. Unfortunately, we can't resend you anybody's because these are our speakers' time and everything. So please don't message asking if they can send you something after the day is over. If we have something that we technically did wrong, then of course we'll provide. But if other than that, you know, if your internet went out that day, I'm sorry, you know, we'll do our best. But we're gonna have everything else on there. I will be reposting also I'll post links to any of our recorded sessions that are like this one. I'll post the link in the group for this live and for our Q&A sessions. All those links will end up in here as well as on our regular attendee page. So you'll be able to find it, but the easiest, just head over to our YouTube channel and you can rewatch any of the Q&As or this live or the live that Christy and I did introducing the whole Autumn Muse Art and Junk Journal Retreat way back when. So let me stop there. If you guys have any questions on here, I couldn't see the chat yet, so I'll go back and look at it in a second. There we go.
Jenna says we cannot have any breaks.
You don't believe me. There's times that I sit here and I'm like, where'd the sun go? I can sorry, I left a minute ago.
All right.
All right, let's see.
Let me see what is next real quick.
That happened. Joyce said that happened to her, so she reset her password. Yeah, because if I'm pretty sure, like, if you don't know me now, you're gonna get to know me after this. I'm the very loud one. Christy's a really fun one. A really loud one.
Fun one. Thanks. I try.
But you've probably seen us somewhere before, and if you're not sure where, we were probably on some retreat, other event, and more than likely you've stumbled across. My website's been up for a very long time, so that's possible. And needs help with techie stuff. Yeah,
Thanks,
definitely. Do I notify the winners by email? Yes, if it's something, so if you win, we put a post up for the winners. So we'll put a post up in the group for the winners. We will send an email, but we only give you, I think we did 7 days to respond. If you don't respond within 7 days, we'll usually pick a new winner. Yeah, and then let's see, you think both of us are fun? Just to make sure I didn't, did I miss anything else?
Let me look at the list real quick.
Not big in making journals, but I'm eager to learn to pass along my daughter. Yeah, if you don't want to make a journal, you can show how to use it. You're going to learn how to use the journals, even just art techniques in general. We just happen to be using journals for these art techniques, but any of these art techniques can go to anything. You can do them on canvases, painting walls. I mean, I've used techniques that I've used in the journals on painting my furniture. So it's not something that just goes to a junk journal. I think that's the biggest thing that I really love about it is that you can use it for anything, whether you're a card maker. Yep, great for cards, card making, scrapbooking, general crafting, painting, drawing, all of it's really, really cool. There's no coupon code to purchase. You just go ahead and click on the free link. You go to junkjournalretreat.com and you can sign right up. Put that in here. I think I spelled that correctly. Oh, I didn't put the HTTPs, but yeah, junkjournalretreat.com. That'll take you straight to signing up for everything. Let's see.
Where's the Q&A pages? So the Q&A pages are going to be inside of the website or the group that Monique just showed you guys.
Yeah. So if
also, all of those threads that she was talking about are all available on the presentation pages. So there's going to be like a bunch of buttons on every one of the pages. And there's going to be one that says ask Tamara a question or, you know, ask Michelle a question. And then you click there and it should take you to that website. You might have to sign in, you know, but you can, it will take you actually not to the website. It'll take you exactly to their post.
To their thread, yeah.
To their thread.
Yeah, Darla says the links directly to the speakers is great. I think it helps to keep questions and comments direct to a specific speaker. She says, sorry if it's duplicate because I want to read AI. Yeah, we put that in there so it like,
sorry.
It gives
Yes.
us a whole rundown of what happened. It basically writes notes for us. Kind of cool. Christy introduced me to it. And I was like, ooh. Will we get an email each morning? Yes. It's basically going to remind you to go to the attendee hub because you're going to find everything there. Everything you need always in the attendee hub. So you're going to get an email each morning saying, go to the attendee hub and go from there. That's exactly what every email is going to say. Complete newbie here. You're in the perfect place. Whether you're a complete newbie, total experience, making millions of bucks selling your art, this is a perfect place for you. I wish I was making $1 million, but yeah. I went to Walmart today. The pen and gear composition books were on clearance for $25. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, composition books are.
And this pass gives us access longer than 24 hours. It gives you access for at least a year, at least a full year after the event closes. So,
But
yeah,
make sure to get your bonuses like
yeah, right away.
Because our speakers sell those things like Monique was talking about before, and we want to let them continue to do that, of course. And so, grab your bonuses right away because they may expire.
Yeah, so some bonuses do have expiration dates. So yeah, definitely. You'll see expiration dates under everything that actually has one. But access to all the videos and stuff like that will last. It's just because you just have to know this way. So you get a little behind the scenes on how it works. All these bonuses and everything have to be housed somewhere. So, which means each of our presenters, ourselves and everything are paying to keep that access open for you. So think of like any space that you've ever purchased online. We're paying for that. So we all agreed at least a year. But there are some that expire a little sooner, like the coupon bonus codes that people are giving, discounts, stuff like that. Some of those will expire. So grab your bonuses, just download them. I always tell people, put them in a folder, get a folder, mark it, junk journal retreat, just junk journal retreat, because that's going to be us for the next few years. Because you're going to keep coming back over and over again. So you're going to keep wanting to put it, make one with the year, Art and Junk Journal Retreat 2024, Art and Junk Journal Retreat, autumn 2024. Because we're looking at doing this at least twice a year, as long as everything goes good. So yeah.
Nikki said that it was available forever. We say 1 year,
Yeah.
for that stuff. But I mean, I'm not taking it down in 1 year. You know what I mean? If I didn't,
I'm not going to remember to take it down.
longer.
Unless
Just know that, that it could be there still, but we just can't guarantee that.
Yeah, unless my storage starts yelling at me. Yeah, I'm not moving it. But we can only guarantee the year. Let's see. I want to learn and try making as much as I can. You definitely will have tons. And if you get the pass, we'll keep you busy forever. Can you invite friends to join? Yeah, if they want to come join this live right now so they get to know it. If you want to send them a link to go grab the pass, go for it, or to sign up for free. Send it out to all your friends. Share this over and over again and post that you shared it in the group. So go to the group, tell us that you shared. If a friend comes in, tell them to let us know that you're the one that brought them there. I'll give you bonus points for that too, for sure.
I love what Daleen said. Just do it for myself as therapy, and to page through again and just get reminded of specific techniques. And so that's kind of a thing, when Monique and I are planning these things, we always want to, like she was talking about before, we always want to make sure that we're not just, giving you classes on how to make specific junk journals, but we're actually creating a thing where you can, creating a specific vibe,
Yeah.
And so we have, artists who talk a lot about, it being art therapy for them, mental health, and, all these different things. And I, for one, am totally into that stuff. So, but it's just so useful for that. So I love the idea that Daleen talked about, just grabbing the pass, or just coming to the retreat itself, and just knowing that these are going to be your 3 mental health days, maybe 4 if you have a pass.
It is. A lot of people love that about it. I think that's where it was such a difference Where do you find the pass? I keep getting disconnected. Make sure you just get your free ticket. If you already got your free ticket, let me see.
A page will come up right after,
Yeah.
when you click next steps. I think it's next steps or whatever it says on
Yeah,
the,
next steps, and then it'll
Yeah.
take you to getting it.
yeah, it'll take you to
Yeah.
that
If you
page.
did go over your 20 minutes, so it will bump up the price.
Yeah,
This time I got my wife
And-
involved. We are going to do some stuff together. Very, very cool.
nice. So cool.
I got a lot of people just saying that, like they got them in after they found out that it was like
Uh-huh.
different, that it wasn't just
I
a
know I
junk
keep
journal.
trying to get people into my crafty cult, but
Yeah. My mom always calls it, I always laugh at mom because she gets on my nerves. I swear she does it on purpose. She always calls it is it your book scrapping stuff? And I'm like, no.
I mean, isn't that a little better than crafty cult? That's what people, they're like, ah.
It's everything. So it doesn't matter what you like to make. Like I said, all the techniques can go to different things. I can tell you, like on mine, I know everybody's waiting for this. By the way, everything will be posted up by the time it is set to go live, because we are waiting on a couple more videos, mine included, because my mic was being a butt today. It's been about a week and I've been trying to get it to work. It's been really annoying. So the video has been ready, but for some reason my mic keeps not working. But like this is the flippity floppity that you guys haven't seen yet that everybody's been asking about. I don't give you measurements. So don't be ready to start writing down measurements or anything like that. I'm not going to give them to you. Don't ask because I don't got them. But the whole point is to give you techniques, how to use it, what you're using it for, what you're going to do in it. And a lot of our workshops are like that. So just know it's just for you to be creative. It's a lot of fun. It's really relaxing. So don't grab a cup of tea, don't light a candle. Never mind. Light a fake candle. Oh, I know. Wait. Okay. Because everybody's waiting for this too. And I know even Christy's waiting for hers. Just light your cauldron.
Oh,
Light your little cauldron
let me
up right
get
next
next.
to
I want to see that
you.
up close.
It's going off of my voice right now too.
Oh
Go
man,
stop.
I cannot wait to get mine.
So yeah, light your cauldron up next to your desk. If you're
That's
wondering, go to the website. You'll see. Yeah, Christy will be the first one to actually get hers. I'm trying to figure out how to drive it to you. So somewhere you're gonna have to meet me halfway.
Oh my gosh, where?
So you can get it. I know, I'll figure it out. If it'll be like, Christy, it's ready.
Yes. I know, we'll have to meet halfway for coffee or something.
Like light your cauldron on your desk, grab your cup of tea. Just make sure you have it in a spill-proof container, because if you're like me, everything's going to be on top of it and you'll lose that cup of tea somewhere under all the stuff you're going to be making. Grab yourself some bins to throw your scraps in next to you for the next 4 days, so that you can just throw it away and you have space up on your desk again, because you're going to make a mess over the next few days. I know I did.
So let me talk about a couple of things, and then we'll go on to talk about, what I didn't talk about with prizes, and you can, okay? You know what I'm talking about?
About the prizes?
Yeah, about today.
Today? Oh yeah. So the more you guys ask questions, share out. If you guys tell me right now, if all of you guys stop right now, grab the link to our site, to the junkjournalretreat.com, and go share it wherever you want to share it, whether it be on Facebook, emailing all your friends and family, start texting people, let us know that you shared it. And don't forget to tell those people to tell us that you did share it too. That's just fun to know. If you do that, we're actually going to be giving away a pass today. So somebody can win a pass today. If you start doing that, make sure you go join the group right now. If you run into any issues, right now is the best time to go join the group if you haven't joined it already, because we know a lot of people are not joining it yet. So I don't see any member requests, but I do see the number of group members going up. So that's good. Go join that right now. If I start seeing that go up some more, we're going to give away a pass. So just know that. There is an attendee group. So if you go to the attendee hub, you click on attendee group and join that group. That's where we're going to be discussing everything every day. You can ask questions. It's really fun. Let me grab.
Yeah, if you don't join, I think you're gonna probably feel lost. Like,
Yeah,
where
and I
do we
mean,
go?
you can join it without signing up, but there's pointless because we're going to be talking about stuff. You're going to be like, what?
Yeah.
So make sure you sign up.
Yes.
That's the attendee group, but like I said, there's no point of signing up for it unless you actually sign up for the
Free ticket.
retreat itself for a while now. You have both of us for a while. Yeah, probably.
So,
You get tired of seeing us. That's why we try. We don't show our face that often.
real quick, how to avoid getting overwhelmed for those of you that do not have the pass. Here's what you can do, because it can be really overwhelming. It's just, you know, perhaps choose just the presentations that you really, really, really want to see. Make sure that you take notes. Please feel free to screenshot, certain shots that will help you to remember how to do the project later. We don't give away the worksheets for free. Those are included in the Magic Muse Pass. So that's why we give you the option to take a screenshot. And we're doing that on the honor system. We just know that you guys aren't gonna take more than what you need. So we appreciate you for that. And let's see. Yeah, take notes, ask your questions of the presenter. If you need to, if you know that you're going to need to come back to that answer, just, screenshot it and then you'll have it. I think that the group will stay open though, right?
Yeah, I'm not closing the group. I don't got the energy to close it.
I mean, I don't really, I don't think that the speakers will be in there to answer questions still, but you will still have access to those threads.
But of course, speakers are definitely more than welcome to come hang out whenever they want.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We would love that. And then, have time set aside for your, or after the presentations to take the action steps that the speakers are giving you. And remember that you can watch any of the presentations in any order that you want to. So, you have it all day. And I think
You don't need a screenshot. Just go ahead and say that you shared. People are asking if they need a screenshot to say that they've shared. If you posted it to Facebook already on another day, post it again. Post it all day long, every day. Do we sign up under members only? For the group, yes. Under members only, or if you go to your attendee hub, it'll take you directly to the group on my website.
I think Tamar wants to ask a question.
Yep.
No, I want to give you the speaker's side of it, because I know that a lot of times people just watch and they're shy about asking questions.
Oh,
but as speakers, we do put aside this time and our attention for you. So you should take advantage of us, because it's only a 20-minute or 30-minute presentation, and we always try to cram in as much information as possible. But those 30 minutes are just a presentation, but we're here for you for the duration of the entire retreat. So use us, we're here for you. Don't be shy. If you don't want to do it in public, send us a message. And we're really, really looking forward to helping anybody that needs it. So either Q&A or in the group, or if you have the pass on the 4th day, then we have the one-on-one, and not the one-on-one, the, what do you call it? The live, yeah.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Tamar. That is really super helpful.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, we have such great speakers.
All right, just see everybody posting the Facebook page. You can also, if you see one of our videos the either on Christie's or myself or any of the other speakers, Instagrams, TikToks, just repost one of their posts as well. Let's see. Oh, my overwhelming is an understatement for me. That is, I felt so stressed at the last retreat, but I just took it one class day at a time. Didn't feel pressure to buy a bunch of supplies either. Use what I had on hand. Overall, I learned so much from everyone. Speakers and fellow participants were great help too. Yep, definitely. All of our, for sure. I'm glad you love it, and I know she's still loving it. So, but everybody pitches in. It's a really great community to be part of. Everybody pitches in, helps answer questions. I thank everybody that helped answer questions. So don't be afraid to ask. That there's no wrong, there's no bad questions or anything like that. Just go ahead and ask. How do I access the Facebook group? We do not have a Facebook group, but if you go to the attendee hub, there is a link to the group there. And
I don't think, we don't have a sign in for the attendee hub. Sarah, are you talking about the pass? If you are, yeah. Email us at helpdesk@junctionalretreat.com and we will get you in there ASAP.
if you do have a pass, there is a link to your pass sign in as well. And again,
on the attendee hub.
I just joined Misfit Crafter Studio. Is that it? Misfit Crafter Studio will give you access to all of the groups on there, but there is an Muse attendee group. So join as many groups as you want, but just make sure you join the Muse attendee group. Yeah, no problem.
Nice. Thanks everybody for sharing. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So
all right, what else we
I
have?
think that's all that we have. I've been looking at the notes, trying to hit the.
I know what we forgot to do.
What?
Who you and I are.
Oh yeah. Does anybody not know who we are?
Yeah, I'm not sure. If anybody doesn't know us, so yeah, I'm Monique Leslie. I'm Misfit Crafter. I've been doing this for, I don't know, almost 20 years now. Professionally, I've had my website, I don't know how long now, almost not that entire time. I want to say since 2016, 2017, but I've had my blog, I believe, since like 2006, 2007, just after my son was born. I got into all of this. I've always been wanting to make things. I've always been creative. Always love crafting of every kind possible. I'm a multi-maker of everything because I squirrel with every project there is. So I like doing everything, but paper is definitely like my #1 favorite. I just love paper. I like looking at it. I want to make it. I want to touch it. I want to tear it. I want to paint on it. It's fun. But I do have a website that you can go to, which is misfitcrafterstudio.com. From there, you can get to my blog, you can get to my shop, all kinds of stuff. I invented a really cool tool for making your covers. If you haven't seen it, there's a video up there. Cool things like the cauldron, which is really fun. I love the cauldron right now. I've been using it like crazy so much that there's glue and everything all over it, but luckily it cleans up. Yeah, so YouTube, all of that, you can find me everywhere. Christy.
Okay, I'm Christy Stone. I have Junk Journal Boss. I am Junk Journal Boss everywhere. And which is not to say that I am the boss at it. I just am one of them. But anyways, yeah, so I have been doing this for just a few years. When I saw the way that Monique and I got together to start doing this was when I met her through a different a summit, and I'm like, hey, we need to do something together. And I just knew that, that we have the same vibe, and yeah, it's turned out really good. But I do Junk Journal Boss. I do live streams on Twitch every week. I've done workshops for years. on other things. So some of you might know me from Handmade Gift Bosses, but I don't do that one anymore so much. I now do the Junk Journal Boss. Anyways, I've been blogging forever, just on different things because I'm super squirrely. And so I started with homesteading, and then so some of you might even know me from there. But anyways, yeah, I'm squirrely. That's that's what I am. And you know what? I'm so glad you guys are all here and you guys get it.
We both are. We're both like squirrel. Oh, damn.
I know. That's
Mine's
why
are
these
lizards.
calls take so long.
Yeah, ours are kind of big. Jenna said she won tomorrow's giveaway at the last retreat and she can't use the paper pack because it's just so pretty.
Oh, that paper pack was very,
Yeah.
very pretty.
I tried to stop doing that. I finally got myself to be like, just use it. Because think of it this way, if you just use it, it makes room to go buy another one.
That's right. And not
Right.
only that, I bet Therese has something to say about using your things for yourself now, not just, yes, not just saving things for a rainy day. You're worth it today.
Nice to meet you, Monique and Christy. I signed up under Liz Garcia, by the way. You'll probably see me under Sonia unless I can change the Zoom name. I know you can, but it has to do something with Zoom. Like you got to go in and change it on Zoom itself. Not a big deal. You can always just say that.
Just know that you are Liz or Sonia.
Yeah.
So
Says we
Sonia
all are.
Liz.
I think that's why this is so good for us. Yeah. I had a hard time at first to tear up books and paste pictures over each other. It's either that or the book's going to end up somewhere that nobody's going to use it. So I tend to use like old textbooks. Nobody's going to touch them again. Nobody wants it. They're out of date. It's either that or ends up in a landfill somewhere, thrown in something. So you might as well use it for something. I'm starting to, but not up to those yet. I started to use Unique's Boho Summer. So love it. Thank you very much. I love that one too. I haven't made a book out of that one yet. That's one I've been wanting to use. We need to use up all our supplies. This will do it. Old textbooks. Yeah, old textbooks.
Oh my gosh.
Textbook.
Mail.
Tear up those old textbooks, man.
Old textbooks, junk mail, especially those cardstock ones.
Encyclopedia.
Pockets and all kinds of stuff like that. You can use bubble mailers. As a matter of fact, I believe that Therese did something with bubble mailers last time. Is that true? Yes. And so that's kind of part of the draw for me. Why I love junk journaling so much is because I really don't like to throw things away. So I have like, if you guys, I don't know if you guys saw like my my storage video, it's on Junk Journal Boss on YouTube. It's my junk journal storage stuff, and I take you around my semi clean, messy craft room, and you can see how I store all my stuff and what I keep and all that. So I keep entirely too much.
It was a great video. Tammy said it was a great video.
Oh,
yeah.
Yummy.
You should see, like, I had to tell my mom to stop giving me envelopes because she heard, like, I was like, oh, yeah, save me some envelopes. And then she came and there's like a stack like this. And I'm like, I just wanted, like, that many. I have to throw some away. But then I made the flippity floppity journal out of them. We try to make it a rule now that if we save anything for any kind of crafting, we have to make it within we have to be making it like right now. If not, then it gets thrown away. That's the only thing we've been doing.
I have been doing a thing where it's like, okay, these envelopes or this junk mail gets this drawer. And once it's, too full, then I don't get to save anymore. So I have the pain of throwing these things away. And it is painful, you guys. It is.
So I got a good question here that we're gonna have like a big Q&A, by the way, you guys, too, later on, like a big just ask everything about actual junk journaling. But this one's a good one. Why do you think we don't use papers, embellishments, etc., thinking we might have something better to use it for? Because we like looking at it. If you're a collector like me, of supplies. I did that a lot. Cute embellishments, buttons, like that one special button that you want to save for that one special thing that you want to add it to. Yeah, kind of. We're collectors. I say this was my rule that I changed so that I start using them. I have those really pretty buttons or those really pretty cabochons or the really pretty paper that I wanted because I got it because it made me think of a special occasion. I started just saying, you know what, just go ahead and use it. If nothing else, if it really does go on something else and I finally make that other thing that I thought it was going to be for, I will just rip it off and replace it with something else. And I've done that before. So I've made, you know, I don't know, I've made tags and things like that. And I've made a junk journal and then I'll be like, oh, that would look really good on the junk journal. I rip it off of the tag and throw it on the junk journal or throw the whole tag on the junk journal or on a card or on a scrapbook page or on a house that I paint or whatever. So always just change it around. And if I have any speakers that want to chime up on why you think we do it, and if you've overcome it or anybody else on here, pop up, take yourself off mute, let us know.
I just talked about how I overcame it, but the reason why I did it was not, I mean, to look at it, yeah, to see everything all stacked up and like I got all my stuff, check it out, look at my things or whatever, but really it probably came from not being able to afford all the things, you know. So I just decided that I was just going to collect things, you know. But because I'm kind of a I think it's a thing, you know, with ADHD people or whatever, that we just collect stuff because we're squirrely and we forget that we have it. At least that's me. And so I have many, many things here, you know, lots and lots of crafting things that it's like fun to like go clean it up because then I discover new things.
Yeah, I started
I don't have to
shopping.
shop. I don't have to shop much at all.
I started shopping my own stash. Shop your stash. Have a day that your hard roll is like once a month, once a week, whatever. Like every Tuesday, you're going to shop your stash and you're not allowed to go get it from anything else. Don't open a new pack of paper, anything. Shop your stash. This is like the perfect art medium, art style to do is junk journals because shop your stash. You'll go through your stash and just start putting things on there. I'll like go through my stash and just grab like little bits from everywhere that I've been wanting to use, put in a pile. And all right, I'm going to use just from this stash. I might still, you know, veer off and grab, you know, a grommet or something that I grabbed from somewhere else. But for the most part, I'll try to just use that. So like I have a drawer down here from the last retreat that I still have stuff in there from the last retreat that I just kept throwing in there to clean up. So on this time to make like this book and stuff like that, I just kept grabbing out of there so I wouldn't go pulling more stuff out. Have like yourself a little basket that I'm only going to make out of this basket. I'm only going to make out of this bin today and start just getting rid of it. Build a bunch of little books. But you'll see there's a lot of those ideas going to be in this retreat that they'll show you how to get through all that. All right. So if you guys have any more questions, stick them down there. And
There's so many good comments in here.
yeah. I'm anxious to learn to use everything I have collected. Yeah. Basically,
It says fear and perfectionism. Yeah, sure.
we have a lot. We have a lot of the presentations that you're just going to grab that stuff. Don't go buy too much new. The only thing I would say like is if you need to, go buy yourself some more glue because you ran out of it. Go buy yourself a fresh pair of scissors because the other ones are damaged. Other than that, there's not a lot you need to go get. I will say though, if you do need to buy anything, use your presenter's link. That is a big way to thank them. Use the links that they give you in the supply list. I know there's not links for everything, but if there is a link, use their link. I copied everything over. I'll try to add more links if more presenters want to give me more links, even if you just give me a link to your main, Amazon page or Amazon shop. I'll throw those on there too. I try to make sure everybody's links are on there. I think the one that I forgot was like mine.
We can even add those, I think, or
Yeah.
that actually, the speakers, the presenters can put those in their thread,
Yep.
you know? And
Oh,
so
your
if you
Amazon
guys
shop link.
want to support our speakers, we would really, really appreciate that by shopping in their shops or using their affiliate links. So it'd be
Yeah. The other thing is go follow every single one on every single thing that they
Please.
do. Watch them more after this. Don't make this the last time that you see the our presenters. Go to their pages, subscribe to everybody, get on their mailing list. That is like a big way to thank them for doing everything. And I thank you guys so much, presenters, for being here. Because this is gonna be so much fun.
And I say thank you to Christy and Monique for putting this together for all of us. You guys, I've been seeing you work on this and work on this and fix this and fix that and do this and do that and put up with our requests.
not putting up.
Thank
We're
you,
happy.
really.
We're happy to do anything you guys want.
Yes. We're
Thank you
grateful for you guys.
for being there and staying on top of it. For all of this, you know, I don't know how many thousands of people who signed up and will enjoy it. So thank you.
We've got a few hundred, over 3,000, I think.
I can't even fathom what that takes. I can't.
Mm,
It's a lot.
It's fun. A lot of coffee.
it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of writing, a lot of graphics, which Monique does both of those things.
It's a lot of waking up going, ow.
I know, it's all the technical stuff. I'm working on my new website now, like every day, and I'm thinking about, I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, you just put this together in like 2 months. I can't believe it.
Oh, no, no. I think
No.
we work longer than that.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah, the 2 months that you see us, that's when the big push is.
Yeah.
But we
Wow.
like doing it.
We started
Especially
this,
this.
what was it, like a week? We gave ourselves a week or two after the last retreat before we started talking about this one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I actually do an event like this for my on the topic of gardening, and this one is so much more fun. And actually the audience is way, way different.
Not the same.
And yeah, so fun. This is such a great community. I'm
Yeah.
new to this
Oh.
community. I love it, love it,
I
love
almost forgot to, so if you guys haven't seen like everything in the past, just so you guys can get an idea of what's part of that past, let me get it up really quick because there's a few things.
it. The challenge. Don't forget the challenge.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that one.
We did it last year.
So wait, I'm trying to get to the past, like the past page. Where is the past page? Oh, here. All right. There we go. Well, I can't get there anytime quick, so I guess I'm signing up for the retreat again one more time. Okay, so like we said, the Magic Muse Pass itself, so if anybody has questions about that still, it is well over 2,000. Like I said, my last count was like 2,200 something, and then I stopped counting because I didn't have time to count no more. There was just a lot. So again, you do get the exclusive bonus day with all the workshops. So there's like 7 workshops and a lunch and learn, or the lunch and learn is part of that 7. A bunch of downloadable stuff, a limited retreat access for at least a year, so you don't have to get everything done right away. Extra prizes as well that we hold just for that day, plus a ticket to a art junk journal challenge that I host on my website. If you did it last year, there's some people still doing the challenge. I did it just slightly different, so you can actually, you're gonna get an actual ticket to an entirely different event. And it's a big one because it's a month long. It's a month long event, so you're not gonna see me relax until November. But it is a 20-day art and junk journal challenge. What it does is it's a prompt challenge, but you get 5 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 2 days off until you finish 20 full days of it, plus like weekend breaks or whatever 2 days you want to have off, whatever your weekend happens to be. What it does is it gives you a prompt every day. You go into the workshop center or whatever you want to call it, and or the portal, and it will have 20 prompts. They unlock as you finish other prompts, and the timer starts when you start your first prompt. So if you have that ticket, the first month of the challenge, we call it like the live version or the live part of it, because Christy and I and anybody else that wants to volunteer, we usually get some volunteers also that come on as guests for the challenge. But basically, you know, day one will be something usually simple. It'll be something like how to build your base of a junk journal. So we give you just the basics at first, but then it starts getting more involved, different techniques. You get a new prompt every day, 5 days, and then 2 days will remind you to relax or what you can do now that you don't have a prompt for that day. But it's not just a prompt. It's not going to be like, oh, make something with leaves. It's not that. It's like we go into depth with the prompt. There's sometimes a video on there. During the live part of it, we'll actually jump in there and do live workshops with you. We have a group that you end up automatically joining when you join the challenge, and you get that ticket, like I said, for free with the Magic Muse Pass. But we go in there, you have 20 prompts. It lasts all the way until November 1st. So it's going to run from October 7th through November 1st. Prompts will come during the week. You get an email every day just to remind you to go look at your prompts. So just every day you log in and you see what the new prompt is, you finish it up, you check mark it. But you can do it at your own pace, or you can join us for some of the live sessions. We don't do them live every day. It's every so often. We definitely do at least the first and second one live with you, but the rest of them we jump in and out during the whole month to do some of the live sessions with you. And we put video reference links, worksheets, templates. So it's always different depending on the prompt itself. So you're going to get that ticket included, and that's a $25 ticket on its own. So just know, just that ticket alone is going to pay for more than half of your pass price, especially if you jump on it before midnight tonight. So remember, you have till midnight tonight before it goes up. And then you have the entire bonus day, like I said. Gosh, there's so much in this pass. I keep losing count of everything. There's coupons, there's downloads. There is one coupon for 50% off an entire shop for Michelle Caldwell is giving 50% off her entire shop. You guys, you can get 50% off anything you buy in one purchase. Everything. That's a lot. Michelle, you're nuts, by the way. Just so you know. But that's what she gave. There are all kinds of different things in here. There are so many extra bonus papers and journals and workshops. You guys got to go check this out. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know about the art and junk journal thing. The ticket, by the way, if you've already purchased the pass, the ticket's going to be available on Friday. So you're going to get a ticket in the by Friday. I'll probably try to do it way sooner than that, but you're going to get a code to go get your ticket. Since it's a completely different event, you're going to get a coupon code that pays for your ticket over on my website. If you don't want to get a pass for some weird reason, which doesn't make sense to me still, because if you're going to pay $25 for the art and junk journal, you can go get it by itself if you want to for the challenge, but you might as well just go get the Magic Muse pack instead and get the ticket for free. I'm okay with that, you know, but yeah, I don't, everybody after that, when they start seeing the challenge or ends up joining the challenge after, like, I should have just got the pass. I'm like, yeah. So go get the pass, much easier. Let's see, very different than even the other card making or crafting summits. I really enjoy the realness of you guys here, and everyone is so friendly. Thank you for doing a second one, and looking forward to many more. Yeah, that was my one hard rule. I didn't want it to be like a summit. And I don't know any other way to be than like real with people. It's not fun. I don't do that. Gotta read it by the book kind of thing. That's how junk journals work. That's why I like it so much, because it's not a, you got to do it this way and it has to be these measurements, or no. Yes, thank you for doing this with us. I know it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's fun though. It's so much fun.
Neither Monique nor myself like to use our secretary voice, so we just don't. in our-
See, Dee Dee said she's happy to have a tribe now. Yeah, you definitely will have one. Believe me, the community for junk journalers and art journalers and just artists, it's freaking fabulous. Bring these events, yeah. Thank you, relax. I'm gathering my materials now. Yep. The challenge was so fun, made me really think outside the box and use all the tips and tricks I learned during the retreat. Yeah, it's really good because it does, the challenge will make you use the skills you learned during the retreat. But even if you don't get it and you want to do the challenge by itself without getting the pass, like I said, it doesn't make sense to do that, but you can, it still works. So you can do either one, but I would definitely just get the pass and then get that ticket for free. Yeah. I don't know what the prompts are. Yeah, so prompts are always going to be different. A prompt is just something like I can say, the very first one I can tell you guys is going to be build your foundations. So we give you different ideas of junk journals, different art and junk journals. So whether it be buy a book or buy a junk journal off of someone else that makes it, build your own junk journal. We have examples of all those things. And then we have a video on, I always do it live. So we record that video to how to make a junk journal. So you're always going to have that. So yeah, that's the prompts are like that, but then they get a little more complicated or a little bit different. I don't want to say complicated because none of them are complicated, but they get a little more advanced or involved, I should say. And they're really fun. I mean, we did one last time where we did using spices and stuff to use as paint and decor. It was really fun because I got to do that one. I got to make a mess. It was really fun. I like that one. What's the definition of junk journals? Christy defined it. A junk journal has become more than just making a journal out of things you normally would throw away, but you get the gist of it. You can have a lot of printed paper, and we design and other new papers and items. It can be used for whatever you want. You build it based on the needs, photos, notes, phone numbers, journaling, whatever you want. Yeah, a junk journal. So there's always like two rules. There's some like diehard junk journal. It has to be just junk, and then you can decorate it with a few things that are new. But really, an art and junk journal I kind of see as the same thing. That's why we put it together. An art journal or junk journal. An art journal can be just you getting, a sketchbook and doing your art in it, but when you add the element of it being a junk journal, it's basically throwing together, it can be a sketchbook. A junk journal can actually just be a sketchbook that you start ripping apart, adding other stuff to it. Some people use those, but a junk journal really is just getting, whatever you have. You might have new papers, like this one is a little bit more new papers, but it also has some book pages. This is just one little signature. And we'll go into signatures in a minute. I use things like, old patterns that I've lost the instructions or the other part of the pattern for to make pages or to draw or to add for decoration. This is like old folders and stuff just to make a cute little thing, and paper that got messed up while I was printing, book pages. So it's really hard to give you a hard definition on junk journals because there's so many different ideas of what it could be. But it's really just a journal that you can do stuff in, whether you use it for planning. Michelle has a whole thing, Michelle Caldwell has a whole thing about using them as a planner. I have a lot of people that I know use them actually as a planner instead of art journaling in it. Some people use it as a diary. Some people use it to do art, and some people just like making them. I love making them. That's me. 50% off is a great coupon. Yep. She said, I love Michelle. Yep, we love Michelle. We love both Michelles. We love all our speakers. I've been making gratitude journals using the technique of junk journals. I want to get my own junk journal made, but it's taking me weeks to get a bunch of stuff ready. Papers, embellishments, pockets, tags, notepads, etc. I get obsessed when making things and never get the journal started. A lot of people do that. This is going to get you started. Just grab it. Don't really think about the order of it. You'll see when I do the flip-flop journal once, I just started grabbing stuff off my desk and like shoving it together. And I changed it even as I was recording. I have been building journals for 1.5 years and can't wait to learn new techniques to apply to them. Yep. Desiree makes freaking awesome journals. That was Desiree. She does all the fancy stitching. I don't got patience. I'm like, I'll staple it. There are no art police. No art police here. Sorry. If you're an art police, please. No. I am picky about which events I buy the pass. I jumped on this one. Yeah, this one's a good one. I'm telling you. I was like, people are like, you're giving what in the past and you're going to do what else and what else? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we couldn't help ourselves. I have my journal from the last challenge on display. Show it in the new group. Desiree, please. Prompts sound like a brain starters. I need those. Yeah, they're brain starters, finishing. They're pushers. They are, this whole event is that. This entire event and the follow-up challenge event is that. It is, they're brain ticklers. They will start you, they will jumpstart you, and they will push you as well, which is really nice. They will push you, but they will not break you. Let's see. Prompts sound like brain. Yeah, I've seen someone make a junk journal out of a crayon box. Yep, crayon box. I've made some out of a Milk Dug box before, and that was like, somebody like saw me make it and asked to buy it within like minutes. It was gone. Thank you so much. Very excited. Got to run. Definitely. I would like to make one for a prayer journal. A lot of people use them for prayer journals for sure. I made one out of a phone book. Let's see. Looking forward at learning about this journal like 3 days ago. We'll look forward to seeing you around. Definitely. I want to see that. I made them from old bingo cards. Yep. Bingo cards, deck of cards. Old, oh my God, all of the, you know how like our parents used to teach us to hold on to all our Christmas cards and birthday cards and Valentine cards? Make one out of that. Your kids' artwork, they're all old artwork, throw them into a junk journal. Yeah.
Tickets to places,
Mhm.
use your tickets to places, like all your keepsakes, your brochures. Gosh.
Soapbox, yep. I love making them out of small boxes. I love tiny ones.
Yes.
All right, so if we don't have any more questions, so I'm going to show you guys, because one of the biggest things we always have questions on are how to sew a junk journal. It's always the one thing. So if you attended our announcement call, or announcement live, not call, sorry, and if you missed it, you can catch it on our YouTube channel. It's
I'll
just
grab the link.
at junkjournalretreat.com on YouTube. But yeah, Christy's going to grab the link right now. But if you missed that, that shows you how to make covers, different versions of covers. But what we didn't show you is how to actually make a signature to go inside of it. So this was one. Christy showed us how to make different covers. Oh, sorry, I got to change my video real quick. There we go. All right, you should be able to see my desk, my keyboard. But Christy showed us how to make different covers. It was this one, and then I showed you guys how to make. I lost my other cover. Oh, there it is. I think this is the one I did. I don't even remember anymore. No, this isn't. But basically, how to make like a hardcover like this. So you learn one way to do it. Can you repeat the name of the two video? Christy's gonna give you the link right now. But I'm gonna show you really quick ways to make your signatures. If you're not prepared to do that, I'm pretty sure a presenter or two is going to show you how to do it in one of their videos, but I couldn't say for sure what order that you might get it, and you might not learn it all. And there's definitely, Cassie, you're raising your hand, you're saying you have one in there? Okay, so yeah. But yeah, so I don't know what order it'll be in, but we're going to show you really quick ones that you can do. Do you make traveler's journals? In the videos, I make them. But I'm trying to remember if anybody did anybody make a traveler's journal for their presentation? I can't remember, but I'm going to show you really quickly because that's pretty much what the size I'm going to show you. So this one is a traveler's size one, which is really cool. This one's fun. This was like one that I used. I actually used this one during the last retreat to do a lot of the techniques in. And this one's definitely junk. It's like my old, there's old book pages that you can barely see behind this anymore, but there's a book page in there. This is my old book from when I was a notary. And so it was like, I found a book that was empty still. So made that. This is from my kids' old, practice their handwriting books. I don't know what they call them. Some are new papers. These are, so has anybody else bought a planner and said, oh, this year I'm going to use a planner and I'm going to use it all year long? And then you use it for like the first month or two, and then the rest of it, it sits empty. And then you remember it again. So you have all these empty planner pages. That's what that is. This is just, a crossword puzzle book that we had, some old books, some old, I had for some reason double of this book, so I just cut it apart. Old scratch papers, things like that. And how I showed a hardcover and how to sew signatures. It's on my freebie. Yeah. So there's like a million times you're gonna be able to see how to make a signature and where to get it. But we thought just a really quick, like, if you want to see how to different ways to make a signature, I'm gonna go through some really quick ones. This one's the easiest one. And I did this one because my cover fell off actually on this one that I made a long time ago, but just the cover fell off. This one is actually stapled. It's a traveler's style one that I like to make. I actually used to have a bunch of these in my shop. I just haven't had time to make more. But this one, I did it 8.5, I think, by 8. Yeah, this one's my 8.5 by 8 piece of cardstock, and I folded it in half and I stapled. I literally just stapled 3 staples to hold it together with all my papers, but it fell off recently. Because I made it way too thick after doing stuff in it. And this is Charlene bought some of, yeah, she does have some of my journals, some of my travelers. I love those ones. I love making them. I just haven't had time. I've been wanting to make some. And this is just holding it in with elastic. And if you really wanted to, you don't even have to. You don't even have to actually sew your pages if you don't want to. Like this one's being held in by elastic. Just elastic by itself. It's a bunch of papers folded in half. And if you're not familiar what a signature is, it's just a section of papers that go into your book. If you look, let me grab a book over here. So I bought a bunch of old books. It's called the Young Collier's Junior Classics, the Young Folks Shelf of Books. I bought a bunch of these. Don't get mad at me because they're all going to be ripped apart. But I got them at a really good price, so I had to get them. But this is a book, typical book, bound in here. But what a lot of people don't know, it's kind of hard to see it on this, is that books have what are called signatures, which are sections of pages that are put together and then they're either glued together or stapled in, whatever. And this one's a pain because this one has stapled and glue. So it's been taking me forever to pull them apart. But this is one of those books. And it actually comes in sections that are folded together. This one has a lot of staples though, so sometimes you're gonna get them with this. But it's just a section of papers in a book that are then all bound together. And that's what a signature basically is. These are like single signatures. Sometimes you have a book that has, I think one has 2. Yeah, so this one, let me get my keyboard out of the way. Sorry guys. I'm like, keyboard in the way. There we go. So this one has 2 signatures that are sewn in here. You can see two things where I sewed it together. And you can see where it's split right here. So it's a big old junk journal, by the way. But they're sewn in right here. This one's a really simple pamphlet stitch. It's 3 quick stitches, and I'll show you how to do a really simple one out of this one real quick. This one, same thing. So this one was just made without really a big time cover. One signature little book sewn in. You can staple, you can literally sew on your sewing machine if you wanted to. I don't have any examples of that right now, but you could go in and put some folded papers and sew on your sewing machine. Just to let you know, I love personally If you're gonna do it on your sewing machine, make sure it's something that can do jeans. Those are like the easiest common one you can get, and use the jean needle and the jean thread. That works really good to sew your books for me. Now let me show you a really quick way to make a signature and how to sew it up or whatever way you want to do it. But this is the signature. It's basically a collection of papers, because if you put too many, what ends up happening is these start sticking out more and more and more and more and more, the more you try to pile up them. But a signature is just a group of papers. So I had one that was already ready. And we have our papers here. So I can go in here and I can staple the middle if you have a long arm stapler and this is like even better. I like this better than a long arm stapler. I did a sewing machine for my travelers. Yeah. So I like this one, but you find it in a weird spot. So I got this at, Michael's, the common store, in their poster board section. It's like where all their poster boards and stuff are. But I love this stapler set. I love these for making like my traveler's notebook size journals. Because the staples are really good in this. It's made by American Crafts. I found that out for sure. But I don't know if they have it under a specific name. It's under the poster shop. I just know it's from American Crafts. I got this on clearance, but I know they still make them. So if you look for the staple board is what they call it, but it's neat because they're magnetic. So you can staple anywhere, and it comes in 3 sizes. I'm trying to find it on Amazon, but I haven't found it yet. If I do, I'll put it up for you guys to find it. But the way that it works, and it's kind of cool because it has a little drawer to keep your staples in, but they have 3 sizes. So the large, the medium, and the small. The medium is about the standard size staple. The large is pretty nice and industrial size, so I really like that one. But all you do is take this, say I want to find the middle of it, and line it up with the line here. And then I open it, and even if you mess it up or move it, this magnetizes right in the middle. So it's always that middle. And there's 2 arrows right here. So I always make sure it's in place, and I pull it to the arrows. And then you just put whatever size stapler in there, and you just staple it down. And this thing sticks, right? I love this thing. I found it once. I was like, oh my gosh, no more long arm stapler, and it does everything humongous. Yeah, if it's on clearance, go get it. If it's on clearance, I kind of want another one just in case. But these staples are like huge, but not so huge. They remind me of like, where did I staple? I stapled something on this book recently. Oh, I covered it. You can't quite see it. You can, but you can't. Here, that's how big those staples are. They're big old hunkers. So they hold your book in place. So I love this guy. So that's one way you can do it. Staple, staple, staple. I won't show you staple since we'll sew this guy. It's freaking cool. It's called the staple board. And it reminds me of We Are Memory Keepers, because I know American Crafts owns We Are Memory Keepers. But I don't know if I know it's under American Crafts. And it says it's called the staple board, and it was by the poster shop. They were in Michael's. I have seen it on Amazon every so often. So I'm hoping they still have them somewhere. And if not, everybody bombard American Crafts to make more, because I love this thing. I think it's like the best thing for junk journal makers. You found it? Yay, Christy found it. Yeah, it's cool. It's magnetic, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. All right. So this one, I'm not going to put a cover on this. I'm just going to sew this guy just like this. It's fine for me. Actually, I can't. Oh, I'll use this guy. So here's junk. We're going to use junk. Free lesson for junk. I don't know where this came from. Sears repair envelope. Cool. I like this one. I want more of those envelopes. So we'll make this our cover. And I'm not going to measure, you guys. I'm going to eyeball this. But if we're going to do this is like your easiest pamphlet stitch. Really quick put together. And I recommend having, so always forget to put them on. Some clips. Get yourself some big clips or some binder clips. It just helps hold it in place while you're trying to sew it and it's not moving around on you. I open it this much. I don't lay it completely flat for me. If anybody has a better, please tell me. so it doesn't move. But I just put these big guys on there to help hold it in place while I'm stitching and poking holes. But it's 3 holes. You got one in the middle, shove it, one on the side. I'm putting it towards me, but I swear I will show you in a second. And I just poke 3 holes straight through whatever I'm going to put it in. If you're going to do it on a bigger spine or whatever, you're going to want to do a little bit more measuring to make sure that it all lines up. So if you have more than one signature, you're going to want to line them all up and measure. But since this is just one signature and one little pamphlet book, we just did 3. And then we're going to get, you can get, I'm using wax thread. You can use wax thread, you can use twine, yarn, ribbon. Everybody's used all kinds of different things. Just know the bigger the thing you use, the bigger the holes you're going to have to make, and sometimes it can rip a little bit more. I lost my scissors because I cleaned up. Okay. I usually make my thread just twice the size, the length of my book, and just a little bit extra because I like tying things to it. And yes, you can get this little spoolie thing on my website, of course, and it actually holds your needle, which is really fun because I always lose my needles. So I need like 50 needles, so I never lose them. All right. Yeah, Michael's carries it for sure. That's where I got mine. They've had it for years. Not this, sorry, the stapler I was reading. But basically, you're going to go in from wherever you want to tie off your thread. So if I start from the top up here on the outside, I'm going to be tying my thread out here. If I start from the middle in here, I'm going to be tying off my thread in here. So I'm going to start right here in the middle. You can start from the top, the middle, the bottom. It doesn't matter. Just know that's where you're going to end up tying your thread off. There's a couple of little exceptions, but we're not going to go there right now. So I'm just going up to the next one and going in, and it doesn't matter if you went up or down, you're going to end up in the same spot. So even if I went to the bottom one first, we're just going to come back through and put it right back through the middle again. And that'll close off that. But then you got to go to wherever you left out last. So whatever is the last one you've got, you just poke that in there. Ouch. And then pop that back through. And like I said, you're going to end up right tying it where you left off from. You could also pull it over here, but because now that's shorter, you're going to have to go to the middle. I tend to do it on the outside top or the outside middle. And then different knots. I don't know any fancy words to any of the fancy knots. I just know I go under that loop and I just tie the same knot that I like to tie when I tie my shoes. I still tie them like a little kid because it's the best thing to hold my shoelaces. And I'm just double tying that into a knot. You can tie it 15 million times if you want to. I do like using the wax thread just because it helps put everything in place. It helps me get it through the needle easier. And that's it. That's all you've got to do. I like leaving big strings. So I'm not cutting mine off. I like keeping big strings because I like pulling off charms and things for it. So that's your simple one little pamphlet stitch, nice and easy. Yeah, I don't tie a bow because I'm afraid it's going to come apart. So I always tie a knot. Have to run. Looking forward to the retreat. Definitely. Thanks you for joining us. If you have any questions, let us know. But really quick and easy. So now I have a cover. All I have to do is decorate this. That'll take me through the whole retreat. So I always recommend if you don't have a book already for the retreat, make yourself one. Grab the pass. You can make it ahead of time. The videos aren't in order like, hey, we're going to show you how to make it first and then do this. They're all going to be different. But this is a really simple one. And if not, make yourself, like I said, one that's like traveler's notebook. Literally just fold your paper in half, tie a piece of elastic around it, and use that through the whole thing. If you don't want to make a book or you're still not sure how to do it, don't even make a book. Just do it on a, should we do one signature? You can do one signature, 15 signatures, whatever you want. You can buy a book off someone else and use their book. You can grab yourself a notebook and practice things in a notebook. You can pretend this was a notebook just full of paper because that's really what this is. It's a big notebook full of paper. Grab yourself a big notebook full of paper and you can do all the classes and things in here. Some of them help you actually build books. Some of them are going to, a lot of them are going to show you techniques on what to do in here, but you definitely have, if you're a beginner, how to do all of these things. You need to know how I bound that. This is just a 3. It's just 2, just pamphlet. That was it. Oh, you mean because it was the bigger sheets? That's what you mean, right? Everybody always asks because it's the 8.5 by 11 sheet. I used your paper that you made, Desiree. I grabbed one of your sheets and I cut 2, like, so that I had 2 lines, and I glued together 2 pages of the 8.5 by 11 with your paper. So that's actually the seam for the 2 big 8.5 by 11s. And that's where I sewed into. Yeah, like a hinge. So you can see it's like on both sides. So I put together all my 8.5 by 11s with that. So if you want to make a big book, that's all I do is I put 2 8.5 by 11s or A4s next to each other. And then I just attached another piece of paper on top to hold it together. But your paper was like the perfect color. I love it. Desiree dyes paper, and I always exchange things, so I don't have to dye my own paper because I don't have time. I love making it. I love dyeing it, but I just didn't have time. And I goofed up on this because I wasn't paying attention, and I put this over to the side, but that was because I needed to make this. This was supposed to be in the front, though. That came there. All right, I think that's it. You have anything else? Any other questions? Desiree is not a presenter. I tried. But Desiree hangs out and she will answer questions too. I should put a spot just for Desiree to ask Desiree questions too. But no, she's not a presenter. I've tried.
We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her sometime soon.
She will pop on. You know what? You're probably gonna find her because she already said maybe. And if you don't remember, you said maybe. I'm letting you know you said maybe. Is in the challenge. She helps a lot. She ends up answering a lot of questions. But yeah, probably in the challenge. Yeah, do the dye paper. I hope you do, because I will save that spot for you. Come and do that dyed paper. She's really good about all the different techniques on dyeing paper.
Yeah, her papers are so vibrant. I love
Yeah,
it.
because that's what said she got me. Like I told her, send me like your bright paper, and she's like, do you want me to send you some other like duller ones? I'm like, yeah, send me all the paper. Send me anything and everything you've got. Definitely, Sharon. Thank you for coming. Again, if anybody has any questions, just let us know. We're going to be finishing everything up. Like I said, if you see anything missing anywhere, if it looks like a glitch, let us know. If it's missing, it just means it's about to be put up. We're finishing up, fixing whatever is missing. Send us a screenshot if you do find something a little weird. Thanks, ladies. Very informative. I feel much more relaxed and ready to learn, have fun, and create. Yeah, just relax.
Papers.
Not a big deal. Yeah, look at those papers. She makes them so pretty.
Beautiful.
I love those. I need more of those.
I've used a bunch of these. Like specific colors.
Yeah.
All of these are just so pretty though.
You guys got to check out everybody because everybody does things like this. And a lot of people are like, oh, they're presenters here and they show us how to. A lot of people have shops and everything. Check out everybody's shops. Everybody has a little something different. Workshops, papers that they make themselves, other things, tools, everything. I'll be happy if I learn only one new thing. You will learn a lot of new things. Yeah, the stapler is freaking awesome. I love my stapler. That's why I bought up all of these when I saw these on clearance.
Right.
I'm like the staples themselves. If anybody finds more of these staples, let me know. I bought them all up the last time. Please show that paper again. She wants to see this paper.
I'm getting it.
I had another stack of it too. I have a bunch of it.
Yeah, this is just one kind that she makes.
She
She
does
makes
like
other
coffee
designs that
filter
are just
dyeing.
super amazing. But
Oh, here. Maybe this one.
hi, Joyce. Yeah, so, and then this too. I don't know if Desiree has an Etsy shop. Do you, Desiree? Because
I have 2 or 3 opening ones, but I'm open.
I know Paper's awesome. I love to see what everybody brings to the table. Everybody's just like.
Presenters, if you also have anything else to share, please let us know.
Made by Marley on TikTok.
So this is hers. This is her vellum. Okay, so not all of hers are bright like this. She sends me the bright ones a lot because I make a lot of bright papers to go with them. So they're not all bright, but definitely the brightness of these colors are freaking awesome. And especially like these ones that she does. Right? I love bright, so it matches a lot of the designs that I always do. Like, I don't know where she found this. What is this?
Whatever it is.
Oh, it's supposed to be a map book. It's cool. I don't know, this paper's like thick. It's really cool.
Yeah, all the papers are thick.
I like the pattern ones. She always has like these cool patterns. She'll make a ton of
Oh,
them.
Atlas Index, she said.
Atlas Index. And then is this one, this is the one I was like, dang it, I should have scanned some of these in before I used some of them because they have some really cool poems in it.
Mhm.
Some of them were a little like mouthy, which I like. They were fun. See, I already started like cutting some up and doing stuff with them. There's a lot. She does them all different sizes. And so if you're not ready to dye your own paper, you definitely should grab some from her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want her to do it in the challenge, to do a dyed paper section.
Oh,
No, I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it and off the
Nice.
bat, I have like 6 different projects I want to do with them.
isn't it beautiful? I know, right?
Right.
It's stunning. You know, just the other day I was watching this artist and she does it with paper that she prints on jelly printing. And then she makes these humongous flower collages that are gorgeous.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, like I can do that with those papers. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to dye your paper. It's really fun. I also like to print on book pages. Like I'll do another picture on a book page. Try to color my own paper. Yeah, you do everything. Has anyone used shaving creams and
Yeah.
food? Yeah.
I do with the acrylic wash. I do like a wash to change the colors on it, but not never dyed it. So I would love to learn that technique from you.
Oh. So is Desiree for sure doing a
She said yes, so now she is.
oh, so y'all need to just go to the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, girls, I'm out. I have to go walk the dog. So it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for coming tomorrow, Therese,
Of course.
Cassie, Michelle, everybody.
Oh yeah. For card backgrounds, they smell good.
Guys,
Sonia was
right?
replying about the shaving cream. Yeah. I love using like turmeric and avocado dyes, all those. It makes everything smell so good. Is a challenge for pass holders. So the challenge is you get a free ticket to the challenge if you are a pass holder, or you can buy the challenge ticket separately. The challenge ticket is $25, so you might as well buy the pass because for just a few bucks more, you're going to get both events that way. So the challenge is not free. It is $25 for that ticket, but you might as well get a pass, and that way it pays for it. Dyed paper with onion skins. Yep. Is onion skins is the one that does it purple, right?
What's that?
Is the onion skins the one that does the purple?
I think that's avocado.
Is it avocado?
Yeah. I'm not sure about onions though.
I have to head out. Thanks so much for the fun one, Ethan. Christy, looking
Thanks
forward
for being here,
to everyone
Sharon.
getting to it. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon's one of our presenters too.
Cabbage is purple.
Might want to switch your view. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll go show you more papers, but yeah, cabbage is purple. I know for sure cabbage is purple, but I know there's like some weird ones like that avocados. Yeah, avocados I know change purple if you do it right, and other ones change colors like if you do them certain ways. Where's my view? Oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. We'll hang out for